Hi guys, this is Namcraft. Welcome back to the Sister Starcraft English commentary. We're going to continue on with the quarterfinal number 4. This is going to be the last quarterfinal before the semi-finals are going to be underway here. Sharp versus Rain is going to be the name of the game. People in the crowd once again still cheering for Hero. They have a bad day today, these girls, because Hero is down 2-0. Where's the big man with the glasses and bald head? I want to see him. He's so cute. He's so dedicated and he's so innocent. Anyways, yeah, this is gonna be Minstrel, the map, and this map, what kind of information do we have? Let's just quickly show the map stats so that it is for you. Minstrel is very Terran flavored, so 3-0 incoming for Terran. I'm not so sure exactly why. Maybe because the third base is kind of really out there in the open. If you take the, if for example, if you look at the Hero position at the top left, he could actually take the inner 1030, and that base is so exposed. He could try to take the 8 o'clock position. That is fine, but it could get assaulted from both sides, and it would get, you know, his natural and the third base will get cut off if the Terran player is able to wedge himself between those two bases. So that is, I guess, something you know, we need to kind of think about here. I will show you the map. So this is what Minstrel looks like in full. As you can see, all of the various bases. Drone gonna try to do a little bit of action here against SCV. SCV is very close to dying, 5, and he will attack the other SCVs now. This means that Sharp need to pull even a third SCV, of course. This is factored into the game already, right? Because you know, the Zerg will need to do some investments early on to send that early drone to get the enemy a little bit off his heel here. Because if he lets it to go to the, I don't know, to the mid to late game, then it's gonna be very difficult. But anyways, now things will be looking very standard. This SCV from Sharp need to return. Can the drone find him? That's the question. The first Marine is out, and the game is gonna go from there. Let's take this chance to review the stats, guys. So once again, here are the top 10 broodwar players today. Sharp is not in it on this list. Here is 1255 and Hero 1251. This is taking into account a lot of tournaments, all of the I guess sponsored games, televised games, but it doesn't take into account the kind of, you know, random ladder games that these guys play on their own. So that's that. And here are the win rates. As you can see, Hero is slightly better positioned to win than Sharp because his win rate against Terran is much higher, slightly higher than, maybe not much is not the right word, than Sharp's VZ win rate. But we shall expect some kind of a surprising result here because already Sharp is up 2-0. By the way, this is the accomplishment of the players. And just to throw in their crotch hammer, here are the race distribution of, you know, ASL champions so far. We have 8 Terran players, 6 Zerg players, and 3 Protons players over the span of 17 seasons. That's what we have. So we will need more Protons players as usual. And here are the you know, all-time win stats of the best ASL accomplishers ever. Flash is up there, Soki is up there, Queen is up there. Of course, Queen nowadays sucks bad, but that's, you know, that's a different story. Rain is up there, yes, Mini is up there, and do we have Hero? We don't, because Hero has not won any ASL so far. Anyways, back to this game. What's happening here? Things are looking very standard. Looks like Hero's decided to take the base at the bottom left. This is interesting. This base, how far is it for the Terran to reach? I think it's not that far. You need to go down south, and then you need to start to move towards the western side. So that's what we have, but yeah, we already have some Marines out in the map here. And this is going to be a triple barracks, and he would try to attack even before, I think, the you know, the mutants can become a problem. So that is something we need to expect here. Looks like the Spire is, the lair is just still underway, not yet ready for Spire, and number of Marines are going to start to build up here. Will Hero invest in Zerging speed? Can he invest in preserving speed, and does it actually, you know, pay out? That's the question. Spire's got started. We have 5 Marines, and Sharp is being very patient. Keep in mind that Hero's got that very annoying Overlord that can see exactly when the forces move out, because can you move, you know, on the southern part of that barracks without getting detected by the Overlord? I don't know. I think it's just a small area. Okay, there are 2 groups of medic Marines, one in the front, one in the back. Okay, he's gonna be able to move out now. He's got 3 medics, 5, no, that's gonna gonna be something like 10 Marines. The Overlord doesn't see it. Of course, the Zerglings see them. So the Zerglings will need to back up. Zerglings don't have speed. Yeah, this is gonna be a very tense moment for Hero. Now the question is, you know, the Marines can only choose one angle to attack at a time. You can, if the Marines gets in the middle lane, they can only go towards the main base. They cannot go towards the third base. I guess they could try to go towards the third base by going down the southern party, and that's I think that's the trickiest part of this map. Is you are, as a Zerg player, you are forced to make so many Sunkets in the front like this, but if he doesn't attack, then the Mythic Marines can actually turn around and go towards the side. But it looks like Sharp's gonna engage now. Zerling's gonna come from both sides. He's gonna wait for the Sunkets to complete. I think it's gonna be just enough to hold. Maybe Zerling's buying so much time. More Zerling's coming from the back, and this efficient time in the front is, you know, just buying so much time for Sharp. Hero, of course, he's lost, you know, some Zerlings in the process, but he will have Mitches now, so he survived the first onslaught. Good for him, because we'd like to see a little bit of a closer game between these two players. Anyways, yeah, he's gonna let the efficient timer complete, or what? And it looks like, as you can see, the red line of Terran forces start to move towards the southern side. You need to cover it from both sides. This map is so bad. This map is so bad, especially if you take that base. It's open from both ends. And we're going to be having maybe, which just looks like the Sunkens complete now, but 2 Sunkens only. The Mythic Marine is going to try to engage in the front door, or where's he going? He's gonna, you know, group up the rest of the forces, and until the Mutants arrive, Sharp has got an overwhelming lead here in terms of, you know, map control, and the number of forces he's got on the ground. The first Mutants are, okay, that's the Queen's Nest, not Efficient Chamber, excuse me. Or maybe he remade something else, because I think the previous building should have been cancelled. But yeah, there's gonna be some creep colony now coming up. Alright, anyways, looks like the Mutants gonna try to check where the Marines are exactly located. Looks like the upgrades are not yet done for the Marine. I mean, as you can see, on a normal map, then during this time, the Zerg player would be applying a lot of pressure against the Terran's main base. But because this is Minstrel, Hero has been on the back foot for the entire game. He's been forced to make so many Sunkens. Looks like the attack's gonna commence now. There's gonna be 3 Sunkens. The 5 bad dice. So drones need to get both. The drones are doing some good blocking. Zerl is gonna come to support here, and looks like Hero holds. Hero holds. He holds. He holds. He holds, and Sharp has bled a lot of forces, but he kills some Mutants now. He's gonna back up and wait for more forces behind us. We do get Hive. So Hero has shown resilience, resistance, and I don't know what else. Maybe reactions, right? Against Sharpie. I thought Sharp was able to just, you know, quickly win. He's got 2 chances to attack and win the game outright. But now it's gonna be Hero, and I'm about to sneeze. So please excuse me. Excuse me. I had to sneeze there because this game is just so intense. I'm getting hot. I'm getting heat burns just watching these guys duking out. No, just kidding. Not because I don't like TvZ. Anyways, Hive coming up. Hydrogen coming up as well, and so Sharp is gonna have to think about something else now. He's gonna try to transition into Starport. That is fine, and he's gonna try to play the long game, double Starport now. Sharp is one of those players who rely primarily on dropships, and dropships on this map work wonders against Zerg because there's just so many different angles. There are 5 lanes you can exploit, and of course Zerlings cannot cover every single path. Overlords will die in the middle of the game for, you know, I don't know, due to raids and Valkyries and Marines attack with scans. So, you know, it's very, very hard to spot where the dropship could actually be coming from. Anyways, looks like Sharp is going to try to engage another major battle now. The Mutants have +1 weapons upgrade. Very, very strong. Mythic Marines don't seem to have any upgrades. This is weird. I don't know, around this time, 9 minutes, they should have upgrades already. But it looks like there's going to be a lot of Sunkens, and that Queen's Nest is beautifully placed. It's not needed anymore because the Hive is done, so you can actually die there. Looks like Mythic Marines going to wander a little bit towards the northern side. He's looking for hidden bases, but he doesn't see anything. Maybe he's going to try to save his scans and just try to learn. It looks like +1 weapons is now done on the Mythic Marines. We have 10 Mutalists. The Fighter Mount is done, so Hero finally could bring a game onto Sharp now after 2 consecutive wins, excuse me, 2 consecutive losses, humiliating defeats, where he was not able to put up a fight. Now he's going to be able to put up a fight, and Nidus Canal, the bane of every single Protoss and Terran existence, has come online now. These kind of, you know, I don't know, Starcraft-ish internet portals. It's going to be able to, you know, bring the stream of information and troops across the various locations in the Zerg bases. Okay, very, very nice anti-drop strategies from Hero. This is definitely needed. We're going to be having lurkers, you know, protecting various locations, lurkers in the front door as well, destroying the turrets. That was weird. As a pro gamer, you should not have made a mistake to place a turret in a suboptimal location, but anyways, that's fine. Still more map control for going from Sharp. You know, as a Terran player, around this time, I feel like the right response is to expand. You know, instead of trying to attack and trying to, you know, kill some Sunkens and some Zerglings and some Muches, the right response is to kind of consolidate your forces together and expand. And because, well, first of all, you have overwhelming intel, right? The Zerg has got no crap on you. There's no, I mean, Zerg cannot scan. They have super slow overlords. And the Muches, of course, Muches are there, but they can only see a couple of things at the same time. They cannot actually fly to all of the locations. It looks like Sharp is going to expand towards the 2 o'clock position. That's going to be a nice move here. We have Defiler out now. So now the challenge for Hero is to keep his Defilers alive, and the challenge for Sharp is to keep his Science Vessels alive. And you know, that is always the never-ending story, the never-ending evolutionary fight or flight, right? The Defilers try their best to actually run away and hide, and the Science Vessels try their best to go for some kind of, you know, nice upgrades to try to find those Defilers and snipe them. Anyways, looks like Sharp is maintaining presence in 3 different countries. He's got his peacekeeping corps in different locations. We need to center them out a bit, and then a little bit a smaller force here, right here at the 8 o'clock position, and more forces at the 2 o'clock position to protect his, you know, infant baby, his new base. More Marines gonna be coming out. Supply-wise, Sharp 122, Hero is 110. We're going to be looking forward to some nice big macro fights here, but the Zerg player is, I think Hero's doing okay, but because, you know, this map, you don't have corners. You don't really have corners in the traditional sense like Radion, where you can just kind of, you know, build an anchor in one of the corners and just flood forces through. You know, each of the bases will have at least 2 openings, with the exception of maybe the main and the natural. Every other base is just completely wide in the open. Anyways, some small attacks here without the Defiler support, it will be very hard for these Mutalings to do any kind of damage, and Sharp pushes them back. But that's fine. I mean, Hero's strategy at this time of the game is gonna be just to survive. He will try to survive and run the Defilers around. He's got 2 Nidus now. Where are these Lurkers going? Very nice Dark Storm in the last minute. He needs to Plague now because the Defiler will fall. He does one good Plague, and the Marine's gonna start to attack this hatchery. I think it's gonna fall, but I think Hero has got the right number of Zerglings nearby to actually reinforce. No, he doesn't. He cancels it. Medic Marines not responding at all, and Sharp's gonna be losing them. We're at the 12-minute, almost the 30-minute mark of the game. 125 supply for Sharp. Hero 98, and Hero's starting to come out and make bases. And of course, Sharp also is gonna make a 4th base and really switch to mech. Does mech really work on this map? And Sharp is careless. You can see his APM down to 300, and Hero is 340. Usually a Terran player, you want to have an APM around 350 or maybe even 400, and as a Zerg player, you want to have 450. You know, some players go up to even 500. Of course, it's very, very hard to do that the entire game. More Science Vessels come out, so I think Sharp now has about 5 Science Vessels. He's made his first tank, so we might see a mech switch incoming here. That's going to be something to watch out for. Looks like there's going to be a small engagement here. Sharp still has got a nice map control, but these Lurkers will push by the Medic Marines. It's going to be a nice Irradiate on one of the Lurkers, and he's going to be able to cast a single Plague on those Medic Marines. Maybe he does a nice, a decent shot against his Science Vessel. One Scourge coming to snipe those Science Vessels. Nice hit on one of the stronger Science Vessels. The game is still very on for Hero. He's gonna try to take a 4th base now with the 4th gases. It's gonna be something. Looks like quadruple dropship is gonna be named the game for Sharp, because he's known to do that. He loves his dropship, especially against Zerg, and he can turn the tide of the battle just with the swing of a dropship club, guys. Anyways, Science Vessels are gonna come out, and Scourges die in the middle of the map. Very, very unfortunate. Looks like these dropships get discovered. Some Medic Marines are gonna be inside. A lot of Zerglings, Scourges, and Muches are in transit, in waiting period here. Looks like the drop comes in, but there's just so much troops, and the dropship will lose their lives, and the Ultras arrive at just the right moment. So this drop completely failed. I think it failed. He's gonna try to hide in the corner, and these dropships all get destroyed. If you look at the supply, right, Sharp 123 and Hero down to 123 as well. I mean, the moment that Sharp saw that there was just so much stuff inside the main, he needed to turn around. And I think that is one of the key difference between a very strong player and just a very, very good player, right? Because the champions, they know exactly when to swallow their pride. just like when you're investing in stock in the stock market, sometimes you need to accept that you have made a wrong decision, the market has turned against you, the situation has changed, and you need to kind of move on and live with the new realities and not dwell, so much in the past. And that's exactly what you need to do with Starcraft as well. Sometimes you need to just kind of, do not be stubborn. Anyways, Sharp will still have a chance to win. Of course, it's going to be a little bit harder now after losing so much supply to a single drop, because we will have Ultras out now, and we will have Defilers and 5 bases. I guess just now for the time being, just 4 bases, but we will have a huge amount of Ultras coming around here. Very, very nice for the Sciences to spot them without any kind of Scourge support. These Ultras alone will bleed to death. More stuff's going to be coming out. I hear some tanks sieging in the background there, so I think there's going to be at least 1 tank, and there's going to be some battle cruisers. This is a nice idea, because what? Because this map you have a lot of ridges, so I think battle cruisers will be very, very good as a defensive measure. Anyways, a nice EMP, irradiate could have been casted there, but he did not cast. Zerg is going to try to move across the map, and Sharp is scrambling to get back. The first tank is going to fall. Maybe it falls right away. There's going to be a nice plague. No, it's going to be a dark storm, but there's no reinforcement from the back. Okay, there's an ultra. There is an ultra, so that bunker will fall, and it's going to be more. It's going to be a 2-prong attack from Hero. He attacks this front door as well, and this game, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be going to Hero. He's done well to survive the initial part of the game, and he's coming back, very, very strongly in the next part of the game. I think he need to kind of still clean up a little bit more, but Hero is up by about 10 supply. He's attacked on 2 different angles, but this base is going to get slightly assaulted here. If Hero is not paying attention, he's going to be losing some drones. This command set is going to float, and Sharp is down to just 3 bases, and yeah, this attack is so puny, not able to do any kind of damage at all, and it's get completely crushed by Hero's defenses. Very, very nice attacks from him behind us. What is going to be next move? There's going to be some, okay, it's just maybe some Zerg forces just waiting on the outside of the natural here. Sharp is gonna have to move out and try to reconnect his bases. He is able to move out now. The sciences are high in number, but what is needed is spells. You need to cast those those money shots against the Defiler, and this attack comes at just the wrong time where the sciences are out of position. Lurker's gonna be burrowing themselves up behind the Dark Swamp here. Nice attacks. Ultra's gonna get mixed in. I think the Defiler is still alive. I think sciences are returning some of the very damage, and Scourge is coming to take care of those sciences. 1 down, 2 down. No, the 3rd Scourge is not able to land here, but that's fine. This Lurker is gonna be hiding in the background, and you need to have a nice irradiate against that Lurker, or maybe just gonna be waiting for the Dark Storm to kind of die out, because he has got a group of Medic Marines in the front to cover. Hero 133 supply, Sharp 127. This base is still floating forever. I think that Hero could just come in and kill the 3rd base very easily, but anyways, the number of sciences is looking very, very scary. There are 2 outlets out there at the top right of the screen, and Hero is gonna take a 5th base now, with the 5 bases connecting everything together with Ultralisk, Knighted Scanners, and Zerglings. It's gonna be very, very hard for Sharp to do anything. He's got a lot of tanks, so that is a good constellation price of him. He's kind of partially transitioned into mech here. He doesn't have Goliaths and he doesn't have Vultures, but he does have a sizable amount of tanks, and his 3rd base is becoming a fortress. A kind of unsurmountable obstacle here for Hero. Alright, looks like gonna be having more engagements coming out. These 5 tanks are looking good, and they're sieging in different locations. It'd be nice to actually make some supply depots over just to block, but Hero, for the timing, he's allowing his enemy to kind of keep that base. Very nice pitches coming out to snipe, but some of the sciences were not yet plagues, so they will survive for a while. And he needs to find that Defiler. That Defiler get destroyed, and behind it he's able to cast a single plague, a single Dark Storm, but that's not going to be enough. The attack in the middle lane is still incoming, and Hero's got a lot of choices. He can attack along the top lane, to, what is it? The top mid lane, the middle lane, the bottom mid lane, or the complete bottom lanes. There's a lot of options for him, but Sharp is building a lot of tanks, and he's got +1 weapons on the tanks as well. So if the game goes on further, will there be any chances for Sharp? I don't know. I think right now, if you think about the evaluation, in chess you have those computer evaluations, is it 60, 40, 70, 30. I would say that right now Hero's about 60 to 65, and Sharp is around 35 to 40 in terms of evaluations. But of course, one mistake can still cost each of these players a game. So that's gonna be what we think about here, because Hero, he's on 5 bases. That's what he's got. and he's building a 6-1. Sharp is going to try to remake his bases here. These Formich is going to try to come up, but they don't find any kind of openings at all, and there's a lot of forces coming across the map here. There's going to be some tank support, and nice Irradiate under Defiler. The tank, we need to unsiege now. He's too slow to unsiege the tank. He's going to be losing all of the tanks, and that's going to be a setback. But behind this, he's got more tanks. I mean, Sharp is disadvantaged. He's forced to play half bio, half mech, where in reality he wants to be playing full mech with Goliaths and Vultures in mind, but he did not have the leisure to commit the full switch, guys. So this is why he's playing with just, you know, medic marines and tanks and nothing else. Anyways, more attacks happening in the middle of the map, and for the timing, Hero is gonna get pushed back. His ambition to build a 6 base kind of fell, and the fact that there are 5 ridges means that the sciences can kind of fly between the different lanes here and get protected by the medic marines. What is this? It's kind of marathon race or something, because everyone is moving in the same direction. Okay, I guess this commencer to get lifted, and SC is going to be running away, and there's going to be a nice attack in the middle area here. Medic marines need to attack and engage now. They cannot run anymore. They pushes those outlists back for the timing. Hero is not able to assault this way, but attack along the mid top lane is going to be incoming. The sciences need to cast a nice Irradiate on those 3 outlists. It's going to be 3 defilers. More attacks happening on this way. On this base is going to be just enough to hold. Looks like there's going to be assault from both sides, and Sharp is going to have to lift his commander here, and he's going to be losing a lot of forces in the process. Hero 167 supply, Sharp 132 supply. I think this game is going to be ending very, very soon here. Sharp is looking desperate, but he's going to try again. Because he still has 3 bases, but of course he's down to just, I don't know, functioning bases. He's got 3, but only 1 base is actually have some fresh minerals. Nice Plague. Okay, what was he playing? He was playing some medics. Not really what you need here, but look at this huge Sauron Zerg style attack here coming from Hero. It's got easily 8 to 9 ultras, and even if you have sciences, it's not going to be enough. And they're going to be just completely flooding through Sauron style. I mean, Sharp's got like 1 tank here, 2 tanks there, some marines, some sciences, and that's it. He's okay. He's forced to cast. He's forced to cast a premature Irradiate on one of the ultras. But that's going to be the end of the game here. The last attack from Hero is looking very strong. These tanks on the top side need to actually regroup with the bottom side, but there's not going to be any chance on them because they're completely naked, don't have any kind of support in terms of medic marines. Sharp's got more forces at the 6 o'clock position, but he doesn't use them, and this is a nice way for Hero to win in style. If you enjoy this game, please feel free to buy me a coffee. The link to that is going to be in the description. I will see you in the next set. See you soon. Bye-bye. We hear some whispering sounds. Somebody says, you know, Namcraft, wake up, wake up. No, that's just my inner voice. There's no ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts. Do you believe in supernatural forces? Do you have any stories to tell me about, you know, events that you could not explain? I have one. It happened a long time ago when I was in high school. I went to one of those high school that is tucked away in a forest. I mean, imagine Harry Potter, those kind of places, right? So there was this situation where it was at night, and I had to go to the bathroom. And I live in a dormitory in my high school, so I actually I have to go out to the common bathroom, and there was only 2 bathrooms. Both of the bathrooms were taken when I was there. And in one bathroom, I could actually hear, like, you know, the guys listening to his Walkman, and I recognized immediately my friend. Right? I knew he's there. Of course, he's not my roommate, but I knew who that is. And in the second bathroom, I do not recall who it was. I mean, the door was shut, but I did not check. You know, when you're small, you have the habit actually, you know, peeking down and checking the bottom of the bathroom to see who's inside. I mean, have you ever done that? I've done that a lot, because bathroom in the old days, unlike now, they have holes at the bottom. You can kind of peek under and see if that was a guy or a girl, or if it was one guy or 2 guys, or 1 guy and 1 girl, or 2 girls, or maybe 0 person, right? So I kind of did not check for that other one because I was sleepy, it was late at night and so forth. So I just went outside and wait, right? And I wait, and I kind of doze off a little bit. I'm not so sure exactly if it was sleeping or, you know, I was not paying attention to time. And suddenly I woke up, and because my friend was walking out. He's like, hey, you took a dump, man. Hey, what's up, man? How was that song? Blah, blah, blah. Wake up tomorrow, and blah, blah. And then, you know, he goes out, and then I go into that bathroom that he just vacated. And as I went into the bathroom, I had to pass by the other bathroom, and I noticed the door was unlocked. The door was unlocked. And so it's like, that's strange, because I did not hear anyone moving out, because it was very, very late at night, and if someone flushed the toilet, or if someone walks out, I would know for sure, because I was sitting right at the front door. There was like a kind of a chair, a stool outside. You can actually sit and wait or something like that and watch the moon, right? So I was wondering, that's weird. So I went inside and did my dump, right? And then as I finished, I mean, of course, during this time, there was some weird, I don't know, premonitions that I was feeling behind my back. By the way, there's gonna be some weird noise again because the rain is getting very, very heavy outside. But I flushed the toilet. I got up and I walked past the other bathroom. I could not help but wonder who the heck was there. So I opened up the door, and inside, guess what? There was nobody, of course, but there was red stuff inside the toilet bowl. That was freaking like a weird kind of color. It was not blood, it was just like reddish. I was so freaked out. I ran to my room, and of course I was just a kid, right? So I went to my room, and then I just went inside my room, locked my room, and then covered myself with a freaking blanket and just went to bed. The next day I asked my friend, and I was like, hey, Arun, his name was Arun. He's like, do you remember last night? Yeah, what's up, man? Like, do you remember who was in that bathroom next to you? And he was like, no, I don't think there was anyone in the bathroom next to me. When I came in, that bathroom door was, open, and when I left, it was opened. And I was like, that was weird. I could have sworn that there was it was locked when I went in, because I checked, because I wanted to go to the bathroom, but I did not see anyone. And I told him about this red liquid inside the toilet bowl, and he was like, his face was like, his mouth was wide open. Anyways, back to this game.